There's a lot of road noise in the air today. I hope it's not too bad for this video. You know, Jesus, or Yeshua, the historical figure that we read about, if he was real, was an amazing human being and a lot of wisdom for his time. But where things went sideways is what Roman Christianity made of the story and made of the man by deifying him as an idol, which made Jesus unrelatable to humanity, because surely a God-man as unique as he was can never be replicated nor imitated. That puts all of his wisdom out of reach, because there is a disconnect that our mind creates that sees him as this super being, where we are not super beings, and that is a big, great chasm. And we can never achieve his level. We can never achieve his level. That is a psychological and mental barrier that has been created by the story in the way it was recorded and promoted. How can you ever be anything like Jesus? He was a God-man, but you're just a man-man, a human. See? That creates a mental division. And it places us in disempowerment because we're just not on the same level. And it's what caused us to say, he is God, but we are not. You see, you can never succeed in your life with that. You can never succeed in your life in dependence, depending on Jesus' wisdom, if you have the inability to apply it, if it doesn't grow in the same soil. If his being is not the same soil as our being, the same dirt, the same earth, the same human, then all of his seeds of wisdom are meaningless. One could say, in the perception of him being the God-man, he had a great advantage over us. How could he even advise any of us in our human suffering, unless he too was human, without any special abilities, unique abilities? See, the playing field has to be equal for any of his teachings to have any meaning. And I've said this before, since seeing the beauty of Jesus' humanity, his story and his teachings have become so much more meaningful to me, because I know I am exactly as he was. And if he could overcome the world, so can I. And he even said these things. If you read his words, keeping in mind that Jesus was the same human that you are. Then you can find comfort and you can find practical application from His words for your life. Then you can do what He did and even do greater things, you see. We have to strip out of our mind this superhuman deified version of Jesus in order for His words and teachings to become applicable and to actually bear fruit in our life. So, Jesus as a human was a beautiful example.